how long does it take to handle probate in Spain? How long does it take to sort out my inheritance? I'm Michael Davis. I'm a Spanish inheritance lawyer. I've been handling estate planning, probate, and inheritance for expats all over Spain since 1996. This is a question that's asked very frequently. And well, if it's one of our wills, or you come to us with a will that's not overly complicated, for example, there's something that will that leaves everything to each other and then down maybe to some kids, or variations, within 3 months we will be able to wind up your estate, and the property will be available, for example, for selling or whatever you need to do. I know not everyone is as fast in probate. Sometimes it's not a problem of speed. It's just that not organizing logistically the different things that can actually take place at the same time. In other words, the different steps, we have to send out powers of attorney, they have to be signed, but we don't, while those are going out, we can start preparing the writing out the inheritance deed. And while we're preparing the inheritance deed and waiting for the powers of attorney to arrive, we can actually in advance start preparing the inheritance tax clearance documents. You get the gist of it. So in other words, there's no need to sort of, sometimes, even though some steps have to be in order, you can preempt the next step and have things ready, accelerating things to a great extent. As I say, but it's not, for us, it's very normal to wind up the estate within 3 months. This is if there's a Spanish will. If the inheritance is based on the Spanish inheritance has to be wound up using an English will, then the timescale is more complex to determine. So we'd have to we'd have to ask you a whole lot of questions. Get a feel for what the situation is, to see the English will, see how you're getting on with probate in the UK, and then we will be able to give you an approximate time scale if we have to wind up the Spanish estate dealing with the English will. The same goes if the estate is in testate. If it's in a testate, we also need to know all the circumstances before we can put a time scale to it. Normally, though, after having our first Zoom consultation and you're showing us the documents that we do need to see, in these cases of the winding up the Spanish estate with English will, or as an intestate estate, normally we can give you an approximate time scale, but it would be quite a lot more than the 3 months I've just mentioned for probate with a Spanish will. So I hope you found the video useful. As always, I'll never get tired of reminding people, if you have assets in Spain, make a Spanish will. If you need help with making a Spanish will and you are in Spain, just send us an email, contact us via the website, www.davissolicitors.com, or give us a call, and I'll be happy to quote you for the work in relation to making a Spanish will that's going to keep things easy for probate later on. Thank you for watching.